All right, sit down, or stand, or dramatically hover by the fridge like you're waiting for it to reveal the secrets of the universe. I don't control you yet. But if we're going to dive into this theory, you might want to secure your brain because it might try to exit the building halfway through. So picture this. It's an average day, you're doing absolutely nothing impressive. You're eating chips straight from the bag, crumbs everywhere like you're trying to plant a potato forest. You're doom scrolling your phone, not even reading, just flick, flick, flick like a malfunctioning robot. You're thinking about nothing except that one time in primary school when you accidentally called your teacher Mom. Normal. Then out of nowhere, your brain taps you on the shoulder and whispers, "What if none of this is real, and you're just a memory inside someone else's giant cosmic mind?" And suddenly the chips don't taste the same. Your pupils dilate like you've just seen a ghost. Because for some bizarre reason, the idea makes sense. Life already behaves like a glitchy memory. You forget why you walked into a room. You forget your birthday for a second. You stare at your phone lock screen like it's a maths problem. Some days you feel like the universe is buffering. Other days you're running in 4K Ultra HD. If this is reality, it's definitely running the demo version. But here's where things get fun. If you're a memory, whose memory are you? It can't be a human's memory. Humans forget boiling water. Humans lose their glasses while wearing them. Humans think they'll remember a password and then don't, ever, in history. Humans are not running this simulation. We need something bigger, something older, something so ancient that it remembers the Big Bang like it was a firecracker it lit by accident. Let's call this being Shlorgrnath. Yes, it sounds like someone sneezed during Pokemon Design Day. Perfect. Now imagine Shlorgrnath drifting through hyperspace like a bored cosmic librarian. It's flipping through its eternal mind, scrolling through billions of memories as casually as you scroll past people announcing their engagement on Instagram. Suddenly it stops. It sees something. It leans in. It finds a tiny, dusty memory, not of a galaxy forming, not of an epic cosmic revelation, not of an ancient star writing poetry. No, it finds you. Not you in a heroic moment, not you saving a planet, not you unlocking secrets of the cosmos. No, you. Standing in your kitchen at 2:47 a.m., eating cheese straight from the package like a confused nocturnal creature, wearing socks that don't match and don't intend to. Shlorgrnath stares at this memory and says, "Oh, this human, this one was prime entertainment," and instantly hits play. Boom. Your life reloads. You wake up, stretch, check your phone, yawn like a walrus, and assume it's a normal morning. But it's not. It's a rerun. You're running on Shlorgrnath OS, powered by cosmic pudding and caffeine residue. Now suddenly, your life glitches start making perfect sense. You walk into a room and forget why you're there. That's Shlorgrnath opening another mental tab and forgetting to unpause you. You feel unstoppable some days? Shlorgrnath switched you to IMAX mode because it was bored. You feel like a soggy piece of emotional lettuce on other days? Resolution dropped to 144p. Please hold. Deja vu? That's Shlorgrnath scrubbing the timeline like, wait, wasn't there a funny part here? No. Back, right there. And here's where psychology steps in and goes, unironically, this tracks. Human memory isn't a recording. It's a reconstruction. Every time you recall something, your brain rebuilds the event using leftover scraps and questionable guesses. It's like an intern trying to redraw the Mona Lisa from memory. Now imagine a cosmic being doing that. Every replay of your life shifts a detail. A preference changes. A personality trait toggles off, then back on. A random piece of childhood lore disappears for years, then suddenly respawns. Ever wonder why sometimes you remember a song from your childhood perfectly, and other days you're not even convinced you had a childhood? That's not trauma. That's Shlorgrnath scrolling too fast. Think about those moments where you feel disconnected from yourself. Not sad, not depressed, just off. Like someone else logged into your account for a second and then left. Maybe that wasn't you malfunctioning. Maybe that was Shlorgrnath remembering you out of order. Let's add some philosophy into this cosmic soup. Idealism said reality is mental. Phenomenology said perception creates the world. Neuroscience said memory shapes identity. Combine them all and surprise. You're basically DLC content inside a cosmic brain. But here's the wild part. If you only exist because something perceives you, then what happens when it stops? Those 12-minute stare-at-the-wall moments? That wasn't you zoning out. That was Shlorgrnath taking a bathroom break. Pets staring at empty corners like they're watching an invisible temp worker. Maybe Shlorgrnath remembers animals in high-definition resolution, but humans in potato mode. Sometimes you wake up and feel like a slightly different version of yourself. That's not mood. That's not astrology. That's not retrograde anything. That's you being loaded from a different save file. Let's make it worse. If you're in Shlorgnath's memory, then who remembers Shlorgrnath, and who remembers the one remembering Shlorgrnath? Is this entire universe just a chain of memories, remembering memories, remembering memories? Congratulations. You might be the cosmic equivalent of an intrusive thought someone had during a shower, someone's eternal what if moment. But wait, here's the twist. The wholesome twist you didn't see coming. If you are a memory, then at some point in the infinite depths of existence, you were meaningful. You weren't deleted. You weren't discarded. You weren't thrown in the cosmic recycle bin. You weren't marked misc, probably unimportant. You were saved. Some ancient being saw you, your awkwardness, your chaos, your tiny victories, your emotional turbulence, and thought, yeah, this one, keep this one. Your embarrassing moments, adorable, your failures, relatable, your random bursts of confidence, hilarious, your existence, worth replaying. And that makes you special in a way that doesn't require fame or power or cosmic relevance. You mattered enough to be remembered. Even if everything we know is just a memory in someone else's mind, the fact that you're here means you made the cut. And honestly, even if this theory is nonsense wrapped in cosmic glitter, it makes life feel a little more magical, a little more absurd, a little more worth laughing about. So if this idea made your neurons attempt gymnastics, feel free to hang around. Tap that subscribe button like you're trying to get Shlorgnath's attention while it's scrolling through its eternal brain feed. Because if we're all just memories, we might as well make this one unforgettable.